So tonight is the last time the Lynx face off against the Fever. And right now, I'm pretty sure this is a playoff matchup. Right now, this is a playoff preview. The Lynx versus the Fever. I do think, however, the Lynx probably get the 2. That would be my guess. And Connecticut have a tough run in. Like Connecticut's run in is, well, they face the Aces tonight, but then they face Sparks, Mercury, Aces, Lynx, and Sky. I think it's really going to come down to that Lynx Connecticut game. Because I don't think the Lynx have too bad a run in. They have Fever, which is tough. Then they're facing the Mystics, the Dream, the Liberty, the Sun, the Spark. So it's similar enough run in. But this could be a playoff preview right here. And the last time these two teams played, it was a very comfortable win for the Lynx. And it was only 10 points. But it was a comfortable 10. Now, this was a game. This is a ball game. It was only 7 going into the fourth. And at the same time, in fairness, it was only 7 going into the fourth for the last time they played, and Indiana came back to win. But you saw it, the Lynx built an early lead, the Fever fought their way back into it, and the Lynx just had too much for them in the end. And the last time they played, there was no Fee Collier. But Fee Collier's on a little bit of not a slump, but since that game, she's had 12, 17, 15, and she hasn't shot 50% in a game since then. So she was on this ultra hot streak, and she has been on a bit of a slump since then. And they also did lose to Dallas. So this team's not unbeatable. It's just going to be very, very, very tough. And if you agree that this is going to be a tough game for Indiana, subscribe. We're trying to 23,000 by tip-off of this game. If we could do that, that would be insane. But, yeah, I would say for Indiana, your goal has to be keep Fee under 20. Keep Fee under 20. Keep Fee and Kayla McBride. Because they've just got so many scores. Alana Smith did not score in the last game. She did not score. And they still beat you. She didn't take a shot in 30 minutes and they still beat you. And Alana Smith is a 10.5 point per game player. An efficient 10 point per game player. But actually, she's injured. Is she at the minute? Is Alana Smith injured? I think she might be hurt. If she's injured, then this changes everything. Because against the Sky, I don't think she played against Dallas. Yeah, so no Alana Smith against Dallas. If Alana Smith is injured, that does change things. Because she is as important as almost as important as Fee Collier. She's not as good as Fee Collier, but I think she was as important. She's not on the injury report. So it does appear she's going to be playing, which is obviously very, very important. But apparently there's no, she's healthy. It's just no mention. There's just no mention of Alana Smith, which obviously I would say maybe she plays, maybe she doesn't. That would be an interesting one. But the last time these two teams played, there was no, not that there was no Temi, Nalissa Smith had one of the worst games I'd seen her play. 2 points, and she just got cooked by Fee Collier. Early on in the game, if she's not doing well, it's got to be Temi time. And you cannot play the Dantas with Boston for as many minutes. They don't have a big. You were putting Dantas guarding at times Fee and getting cooked. And then Bridget Carlton was lighting you up from 3, and Kayla McBride started lighting you up for 3 in the second half. So it was just a really, really tough game for Indiana. And I just feel like this team has managed to do a good job of stopping Caitlin. She had 23 and 8. She had 23 and 8 with 7 turnovers. It's not that they'd try to stop Caitlin a different way. The first couple of times that we saw them, it was just stop Caitlin. We saw at the All-Star break, just stopping Caitlin. But since then, we have now seen since then, the last game we saw them do it the opposite way. Whereas they didn't blitz Caitlin. They just denied hard everybody else. They denied all the passes. There was nothing really on. And then you've got your aggressive defenders in Courtney Williams, Kayla McBride guarding her anyway. So it just became really, really difficult for Caitlin Clark to really do anything. And you also have Maisha Hines-Allen coming off the bench there as one of the best bench players in the W right now. So it is going to be tough. Like, it's going to be super tough. If Indiana win this game, I think they win it out. Like, their next game is against the Dream. They're probably going to win that game. I genuinely think that if they win this game, they win it out. Like, they don't lose. I think they probably win one against... My prediction is one against the Aces. I think if they win this one, though, like, this is going to be their hardest game for the rest of the year. If they win it, this one, I think they go and win it out. But Caitlin's got to shoot similar percentages to this. It wasn't even a bad percentages. I just didn't think she was good. I watched the game. I did not think she played well. The turnovers, it was one of those games where the 7 turnovers felt like it actually made a difference. Kelsey Mitchell was fine on the day. 8 of 17. She couldn't really shoot the 3 ball well. And look, at the same time, you're looking at this the Lynx shooting really, really well and the Fever shooting really badly from 3. So, like, that's going to happen. It's funny, looking at the box, watching this game, it seemed way more one-sided than the box score is showing. And this just does show that, like, the Fever decide who wins and loses games. Like, this is a 10-point game where the Fever could not hit a shot. Like, what were the Fever? 0 of 2, 2 of 12, 5 of 20, 5 of 21, 5 of 26, 7 of 30. Like, they were 7 of 30 from 3. And they were within 10. Like, if you made 3 more, 33 is let's just say you shot your average, which is making 4 more threes. You win the game. And especially if they shot their average as well. Like, they shot the lights out. So, I think they've got a chance of winning this one. If you can go and beat the Lynx in a season series, that's so impressive. Especially with Fee Collier playing in this game. And with Alana Smith out, that's a huge, like, negative for this team. Because Alana Smith plays center for them. And they don't have anything that resembles a center on the bench. Like, Maisha Hines-Allen at 6'1" is probably going to have to play center. Like, Bridget Carlton is 6'1", plays the 2-3. Like, there's a consistent height on this team, I guess. With the 3-4-5, but are we going to have to see Peely playing minutes? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but it should be a fun game tonight. So let me know what you think. Do you guys think the Fever are going to win this game? I think unlikely. I think it's unlikely the Fever win, but you just never know. If they can win this, again, if you can win the series over the Lynx, you're in a great spot going to a potential playoff best of 3 against this team.